Waiting for Facebook to, but YouTube to get the live going here. Here we go. Yo, 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 folks. Gail Wolf in the house here, doing my morning for a couple of months now, since February. Has it been February? Whenever COVID started, whenever I began doing this. And, for the first, you doing, girl? I think it was like literally 6 days a week. I was on here doing this for days a week. And I'll be honest, coming on here 3 days a week and, 6 days a week like it was before, it's a lot. Hey, and so this morning I found myself in the boat going, or found myself in the boat place of going, man, I have no idea what to talk about today. Like, where do I want to go with this? Like, what could I even say that in yourself? I do sometimes. But what I did find people that have been around and have been in my life that that inspire me, or COVID, it's easy to find yourself on either. So I don't know if logging on, if you've had the opportunity to read. Are you a yoo-hoo person or are you a poo-poo person? You're someone that is things from the side. You are diving into this COVID thing. You're diving into your life, no matter what the circle. Really digging what's going on in my life right now, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to make it happen. And then if you're a poo-poo person, whatever, I've got great examples on both sides, and I'm not going to. Right on. I've got a few people I want to talk about, but I'm not going to say who they are because I don't want to expose anybody or say personally. So I'll begin with the boohoo. I know someone that there's been a lot of different opportunities that have been afforded to them in life, and just even the last few months during COVID, and things have been handed to them, things have been given to read, or that life is really, really hammering down on them, and this is a problem and that is a problem. Here's my list of problems, and this is everything that's going on that out of where I'm at. And given to them, or where things are going well and where things are happy. I've certainly been there for sure. I mean, some days we go through days or weeks or months or sometimes, and you really have a hard time grasping or finding anything that's positive to where you can say, well, even though everything else is crap. And it's hard to find the light anywhere, or find something's positive or something that's worth. I have a hard time going there, to be honest with you, because I'll tell you what, I've had some shit, really challenging things go down, but I've always been able to find one area of my life that things are working. Noticed if I'm really feeling sorry for myself and really spiraling in this poor me, and I've seen it in other people too, that when things are challenging or whatever, that if they keep out, and eventually they stay where they're dragging other people down, like those who are around them that are trying to support them, they drag anything that's positive. They just won't hear it, and you can watch them kind of fall apart. And if this is sounding something like you, if this is striking a nerve, or if this is irritating you, there may be something to look, but finding something positive to help find your way out of wherever it is that you're at, and keep working on that positive note. Which brings me to the yoo-hoo people. Yoo-hoo to all of you. So the yoo-hoo people, and I have a hard time being with the poo-pooers for very long, but the yoo is not healthy as I want it to be. My business is going to shit, and these things are falling apart. But you know what? Or I can go for a walk still, or I've still got this good friend and that good friend, and focus on these sorts of things until now, over the last few months, who have gone through some serious shit and they're still going through serious, just a number of things that are really meaningful to them, constantly post positive things on Facebook, and I know their backstory. Pictures of themselves in the middle of all of it. It's freaking amazing to me. And their business is falling apart. Things are falling apart. And they're still finding something positive to grab onto, to smile about, to joke about, to laugh. They literally had to close the doors on their business a week or so ago. And I think now 7 or 8 years, I'm not quite sure, that we've been friends. And this business has challenge, and they've constantly had to show up and had challenging employees and had challenging customers and challenging scenarios with landlords, and going and going and going, and actually end up closing the doors this last week. And the post about closing the doors on the business was for years and years and years, and she had to close the doors on the business. She still posted something positive and good about the experience, after thing after thing after thing, and she continues to smile and continues to help other people to smile. This is the person. It's awesome. So friggin' inspiring to me. So inspiring to me. And I know this is inspiring for so many other people. Amazing. And looking at what we've been in the middle of with COVID, with the race, looking at the posts and seeing that some people are constantly posting things that are angry or upset. I get it. I do. There's a lot of things out there to be pissed off about right now. There are a lot of things that are upsetting in the news, a lot of things that are upsetting in the world, and a lot of things that are happening in our own personal lives that's unsettling, challenging, and just generally not great. But it's what we choose to push up and propels us forward, to bring us forward into something better that's more in alignment for us, to take us down and take us deeper into the challenge or into the misery. I mentioned being homeless a little bit ago. There was a time in my life where I had, gosh, what's everything that happened? It was crazy. I was living out in the Bay Area, and I had gone through through the breakup. I lost my girlfriend, lost my cat. At that time, my like right after all this happened, my truck engine blew up, and that was a $9,000 fix. Um, and I like everything. It was, I still had, he wanted his space back or whatever. Internet, no electricity. Just to throw that in there. In fact, we called it this boat. I mean, who can say that, right? It's kind of a fun. But it was constantly, you know what? This sucks and this is horrible, but there's something better. I sometimes being really, really stubborn about the things that we want to find that are good carries us to times that are bad. And just sticking to it and constantly stepping up and stepping forward and being present up. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other and show that we get. Sometimes our thoughts, keep stepping up for ourselves and keep staying in the saddle and keep embracing something that's positive. So that's what brings us through. Because life and the world has a way of reflecting and delivering where it is that we are residing. And if you're constantly focusing on the things that are challenging, that's really. One other thing I wanted to talk about. One other thing that really lit me up. Talking to another friend of mine. Uh, they're relaying to me that initially, when the whole COVID thing. Hey there, Jen. Good morning. Yes, I'm glad you're getting something out of it. Nice to see you, girl. Um, so I was talking when COVID first hit and the lockdowns first hit, and I had to stay home. Really hard for me, and I really didn't know what to do. And had relayed to me that, and had gotten a lot out of it. That it really helped her to have something paused and what it is that she was experiencing. And uh, ever, because what she did is she didn't keep watching these videos. Not that it's bad if you do. What she said was that she goes, I watched your videos and you were talking about really just going inside and focusing on yourself, what was working for her, and started to really look at herself, and started to focus more on what it is that what she had going on inside. And the best compliment ever. I loved it because she found herself. She and started looking at, well, gosh, I've got more time now than I had before. Dollars coming in a month by, or however much money it was. I shouldn't quote that number because I don't know what they are, coming in from being busier in my business. And really not only got my message, but she got herself, and that because of what I found inside and what I started doing for myself. I was like, man, I thought that was so cool. And so, maybe take a moment, stock a few times over the last few months, and looked at what has come out positive in my life from this whole COVID, even the race riots and things that have been going on, because this whole situation has really given us going on because this whole situation has really given us a lot to reflect. And I know for me, just by perusing through Facebook and looking at different stuff on the media and looking at the thing said about, like, I'm finding stuff out about myself all the time. Stuff I'm like, wow, dude, yeah, I didn't know that was in there. Take a look at that, buddy. First post is pissing me off. Huh. That's interesting. I thought I had figured that part out. This person's post is lighting me up, or this is what I want to post, and this is what lights me up right now. Um, so it's just been looking back of what I've gained over this past few months, and this has been a really rich and positive time in my life. And look back over the last few months and just notice of the COVID thing, and where are you now? Are you in a better place or in a worse place, or where you're going? See if you're in the poo-poo zone or in the yoo-hoos. Say that because I get a kick out of it. And if we can't get a kick out of ourselves, then shit. Okay. Um, no more. So, right on. So I don't get paid for jumping on here. Right on. So I don't get paid for jumping on here. I enjoy helping people out. And hey, good morning, Randy. It's good to see you, brother. Uh, too. Um, yeah, so I don't get paid for jumping on here, and so I really appreciate in donating some money to what I'm doing here. I really appreciate the support, and I'm going to dive into that for just a second here because um, readings for like the last year or two, but I don't just do intuitive readings for people. What I'm doing now, or what I call it, are activations, where I'll sit and see what it is, what your gifts are, what a person's gifts are, and focus on that as something special inside. We've all got something special inside that's unique from as something special inside. We've all got something special inside that's unique from everybody else. Nobody has lived the life that we all have. In other words, we're all unique. We are all different. We are all, and every person through all of their past lives, through everything that they've ever been through, has become their perspective and their relationship to what they've experienced. And that perspective that each going through creates our gifts and lights us up in a unique way. And the sessions that I do, the one-on-one sessions that I do, these experiences and the things that we've gained from them give us our gifts. And what I do in the sessions is I look through the story of what people carry about themselves and look at the gift people to align with their own light, with their own gifts, with their own positivity. I look at in the one-on-one sessions, and it was coming through as more intuition before, and now, and I've noticed that the channeled responses or connections with people have been more profound and different, and so more with people. And so if you're interested in receiving and doing that, there's a link there on Facebook that you can click on to set up a one-on-one. The other piece is I've been recording a podcast once a week with a buddy in Boulder, Colorado, actually Louisville, Colorado. And that podcast is called New Consciousness Now. If you want to click on that, if you want to check out the podcast, we also have a YouTube channel if you want to watch. um, the other thing that's kind of cool on that podcast is that very different topics, very well, to me they're interesting, but we joke around a lot, and we joke a lot, but we also talk about deep things. And then every podcast episode ends with I do a channeling for probably 15 to 20 minutes to various topics. Then also, if what was the other piece of beer? Oh, every Wednesday night I do it. If you want to buy tickets to visit and attend one of the channelings, there's a link on Facebook there. You can click on that to attend one of the channelings. There's a link on Facebook there. You can click on that to join. Every at 8 o'clock. That's Central Standard Time. And on Thursdays, I do a group called the Channel, and that's where people who are feel the world. You can kind of sense and feel the world around you, perhaps a little bit more than you're comfortable with. Or if you're intuitive, explore your gifts, or perhaps you're already know you're intuitive, know that you're empathic, and you're simply looking for a sense of great resource if that's something that you're looking for. Um, because I know for me, since of course, if that's something that you're looking for, um, because I know for me, since I've in and seeing that group for the last number of months, it's been really good for me to just be able to connect with the same. So many of us are intuitive and have these gifts, and we just don't have a place to share to practice them. And so the channel on Thursday nights is a great way to jump in and do that. And so there's a link on click if you want to check that out as well. Well, right on. Well, let's drop in and do some somatic healing. And then somatic healing part of morning medicine here, we'll go in and I'll do a guided meditation. And what I've been doing every morning on here is the somatic work helps to inside to where it helps to kind of to still our energies still inside to where it helps to kind of to still our energies still our thought to where we can feel ourselves and become aware of ourselves on another level. Form a positive of bringing a degree of stillness to the world around us to where it doesn't quite affect it of bringing a degree of stillness to the world around us to where it doesn't quite affect us as and once we've found that degree of stillness inside, it's easier to drop in more. It's easier for our open up, it's easier for us to see what our gifts are inside. And the guided meditation part that I do, is in various places, that when we harmonize the crystals in our bodies with the crystals, a layer of consciousness that exists in our bodies and in the planet that help us to feel grounded, wiser part of ourselves and a wiser part of this world. So just a little bit of the intention and the result actually of the somatic work and guided meditation that we're about to dive into. So, woohoo to that! I think it's cool anyway. Um, so, without further ado, take a moment and either find yourself a comfortable position by sitting. Take a moment and either find yourself a comfortable position by sitting down or press back. And just for the first part, you may want to watch a few of the things that I do. And then once we go into the guided meditation part, all you'll need to do is listen to my voice and follow along. So here we go. So to begin, close your eyes and bring your awareness inside. Allow the day to fall away. Allow yourself to become present. Give yourself the gift of the here and now. And there's nothing to do. There's just here and now. There's just here and now. Knowing that you have about where you're going for the rest of the day or what you might be doing to just fall away. Bring your awareness inside. Bring your awareness to your breath, to the rise and to the fall of your chest, to your breath, to the rise and to the fall of your chest. And we'll deepen in that awareness by taking 5 deep breaths. We'll be mouth, breathing and filling our entire bodies all the way down, all the way out through to our toes. And then we will exhale from our through to our toes. And then we will exhale from our toes all the way up, filling the entire body, filling all the way down through your legs, filling all the way up the torso, all the way up, all the way out. Nice. Hold for 2, 3, and exhale. Up the toes, up the legs, up the base, up the torso, all the way. Breath. Filling your entire and hold for 2, 3, and exhale from the toes, from the feet, up the legs, up the base. Breathing in the mouth for the breathe in just a little bit. Exhale from the legs, all the way up through the base, all the way up through the torso, all the way throughout the toes. Uh, the toes, to the feet, up the legs, up the base, all the way up, squeezing it all the way up and out of the lungs, squeezing at the very bottom of the exhale. Chill. Breathe normal. Breathing in the mouth and out the mouth. Same. Notice what's different. Awesome. So we'll move into this, the next part, over the heart, over the upper chest. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Elbows hang gently to your side. Eyes are closed. Your upper chest with breath, and we're going to be expanding out through there, leaving the rest of your body still. Begin expanding through the upper chest and out the mouth. allowing your breath all the way back to your spine. Good job. Breathing in the nose for the second breath. Stretching the energy. Breathing in the nose for the second breath. Filling the upper chest. Filling your upper lungs. Stretching out as far as you can with the breath. Good job. And exhaling out the mouth. Allowing your chest, your upper lungs to empty all the way out and squeezing at the very bottom of the exhale and breathing in the nose for the fourth. Stretch, 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 and out the mouth. In the nose for the fifth and final breath. Stretching with the energy, movement, and breath all through the upper lungs. Deepening in your awareness as you exhale out, squeezing every last bit of breath out of your lungs. Bringing your hands down here to your solar plexus, one hand over the other, shoulders nice and relaxed, elbows hanging to your side. Breathing in the nose. Allowing your hands to sink. Stretching through your solar plexus and breathing in the nose for the third breath. Allowing your hands to compress and sink all the way in. Good job. And breathing in the nose for the third breath. Allowing your hands to sink all the way down, sinking them all the way deep. Allowing your hands to sink all the way down, sinking them all the way deep. Breath coming into solar plexus. Mouth. Allowing your hands to compress in, allowing your solar plexus to squeeze in. Good. Squeezing it down and breathing in for the fifth and final breath, breathing in your nose, breathing directly into the space beneath your hand. Sinking it down gently, sinking it down. Belly button. Shoulders are relaxed, elbows hang gently to your side. Breath is in the nose, breathing directly. And exhaling out the mouth. Allowing your hands to come for the second breath. Making your belly nice and big. And stretching, stretching, stretching. In out the mouth. Down, good job. Breathing in the nose for the third breath. Filling the belly with breath. And out the mouth. Allowing your hands to compress down, allowing them to squeeze down. Good job. Breathing in the nose for the fourth breath. Mouth. Allowing your hands to compress back down, allowing your belly button to. And fifth and final breath, breathing in the nose, breathing directly into your navel. True dropping and out the mouth. Allowing your hands to compress all the way down. Good job sinking your navel, your thighs, and breathe normal. And just check in. Know where your feelings are. Notice where your awareness is. Either way, no matter how you're feeling, no matter how you're thinking, just being aware of it. Now, taking your awareness, going into the guided meditation part of this, take your down deep, deep, deep into the earth. Bring your awareness all the way to the center of the planet. Down, down, down into the very center of the planet, Earth. And as you're feeling the earth, bring your awareness to the energy of the stone. Bring your awareness to the minerals and the different energies of the minerals, to the frequencies, to the vibrations, to the information. Having your awareness on the organic matter that's in the earth, on the soil, the oil that's in the earth, as it is a natural part. It gives her life. Feel even the lava. And now go a little bit deeper. Feel the balance that's in the earth, steadiness, the peace, the ease that's in the earth. Feel yourself to feel it, to connect with it. to know it. Bring this deep earth energy, this grounded, balanced, deep earth energy. Allow it to come up to the place where you are seated or laying down, bottoms of your feet and into your toes. And if it helps, you can imagine walking barefoot in the grass, bringing your awareness and then your feet. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your ankles. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your calf. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your knee. Bring your awareness. Bring your awareness and that deep. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your back. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your belly. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your middle back. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your chest. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your upper back. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your shoulders. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your upper arms. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your elbows. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your forearms. Your awareness and that deep earth energy into your hands. Energy into your fingers. Energy into your throat. Bring deep energy into the back of your neck. Bring your awareness into your face. And that deep earth energy into your ears. Into the back of your head. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into the top of your head. Forehead. Bring your awareness and that deep earth energy into your eyes. Bring your awareness into the darkness behind your eyes. Bring your awareness to the darkness in your mind's eye, right behind the middle of your forehead. Bring your awareness to a spark of light that is on the screen. It's the mind's eye. Bring your awareness to the color of that spark of light. Right. And if you can't see it, then feel it. Feel the brightness. Feel the color. It could be you only see colors, or that all you can see is a big bright light. The key is that you are looking there and bringing your awareness there. Breathing in the nose, breathing directly into the space behind the center of our forehead, and exhaling the nose into the space behind the center of our forehead. Feeling that area, shining the light in out the mouth. Exhaling the pituitary gland, which is in the third eye behind the center of the front of the forehead. Breathing in the nose for a second breath, expanding the light to be a little, and out the mouth. Taking a third and final breath, breathing in the nose and expanding that spark of light to be about the size of a marble. Straight back through the center of our brain, bringing balance and harmony to hemispheres of our brain. Sized orb sends its twin straight back, its twin brain, the center of our pineal gland, which is the house of our intuition. We're going to do the same thing as before. Breath will increase the size of that orb just a little bit, or will increase the amount of light in that area. Here we go. Breathing in the nose directly into the space between our ears. Sinking it down, down, down. Breathing in out the mouth. Nice job. Breathing in the nose for the third and out the mouth. And now we're going to duplicate this golf ball sized orb that we have sitting in the center of our brains to our hearts. And as this golf ball sized orb moves down through our throats, it's bringing healing light and healing energy into our voice boxes, lungs, and respiratory systems, our shoulders. And as the orb moves down in the center of our heart, it's bringing healing light and healing energy. Breathing in the nose and expand this light, expand this orb again till it is the size of a base center of our hearts. Expand that orb a little bit. Taking a second breath, breathing in the nose and expanding the orb some. And out the mouth. Third and final breath, breathing in to expand the orb to the size of a baseball. And out the mouth. Nice job. Ball-sized orb that's in our hearts. We're going to send its twin straight down through the center of our body. Twin straight down through our solar plexus. Sending it down into our bellies. And as this orb moves down, it's bringing healing light and healing energy. And as it's moving down, it's bringing healing light and healing energy into our pancreas, and energy and light into our kidneys, into our into our pancreas. And as it moves down, it's also until this baseball size orb moves all the way down into the space between our pubic and our tailbone, where it's bringing healing light and healing energy into our reproductive organs. Here we go. Breathing in, expanding the orb a little bit bigger, and out. Taking a second breath, breathing in the nose and expanding the orb some more. Larger, and out the mouth. Taking a third and final breath, breathing into that softball and exhaling out the mouth. Nice job. Now we're going to take its twin, the softball-sized orb, sending it down 20 yards deep into the earth. Sending the twin 200 yards deep into the earth. Sending this twin down 1,000 yards deep into the earth. Now we're going to send it down 2,000 way down there to the very center of our planet. And as this orb is down there in the earth, it's sending it. And as these orbs expanding out through our endocrine system, healing and balancing energy into all of our glands, into all of our hormones, balancing our hormones. And as it expands, bringing healing bones into our bone marrow, recalcifying our bones, bringing balance, flexibility, and into our ligaments, into our tendons, into our cartilage, all joints, energies, or tissues. And as they expand out with their light and their energy, developing within all of us, the animals, developing within ever do our bodies harm. And as it expands out, it expands all of our organs into our circulatory systems, bringing healing light and healing energy into all these elements of our being, aligning our spines for good nerve function throughout our entire bodies. Every single cell in our body is being wrapped and bathed in the light and energy being radiated out for established in our bodies. And they are awakening their DNA, bringing our DNA into a sea of spin and knowing and balance and love, awakening within us the remembrance of each other and connection to ourselves, resonating in a frequency of love that is bringing harmony and balance to ourselves and to our lives. When you're ready, you can begin wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, and your body side to side a little bit, bringing your awareness back into this moment, front to back a little bit, awareness fully back into the room around you. Awareness fully back into the room around you. Thanks for jumping on here with me this morning. Thanks for jumping on here with me this morning. Thanks for being a part of this. So thank you for your work. Thank you for your journey. Thank you for your presence. I'll be back again on July. Gosh, will I be back on Saturday morning? I'm not sure. I haven't thought through if I'm going to do one on the 4th. So I'll either be here on the 4th or I won't. So, be good to each other and take care.